Home organization isn't about making everything look perfect once. It's about creating systems that stay easy every single day. And when those systems also look beautiful, that's the dream. Hello friends and welcome to my channel OrgaNatic. In this video I'm sharing fresh storage ideas that are quick to set up, look great and genuinely make everyday life easier. And now let's get started. There are three things you can watch forever: a fire burning, water flowing, and a beautifully organized closet. If you are also a fan of pretty practical storage, you are going to love this idea. I have an IKEA PAX closet and I found drawer organizers that are made to fit PAX drawers perfectly. I ordered three different types. The first type is this: no compartments. I have a set of four designed for the 100 cm IKEA PAX drawer, about 40 inches wide. These are great for bulkier items. The second type is also for PAX, but with compartments. This is a must-have if you like sorting everything by category, so small items don't end up all over the drawer. The third type is smaller organizers that are meant for the MALM dresser, but I'll show you how I use them in PAX. Honestly, this would work for other brands too. What matters most is that the dimensions match your drawer. Now let me show you how it turned out. Look how perfectly they fit this drawer. You can use all four at once and you get a really clear structured layout. Or you can do this little trick. Put only two organizers in the drawer. Their sides still create storage zones and I can easily use the other two somewhere else in our home. I work out a lot, so I dedicated a whole drawer to athletic wear. And here I used the organizers with compartments to neatly sort smaller items. Here's the setup. First row, athletic jackets and tops. Second, t-shirts and workout tops. Third, leggings and pants in different lengths for different seasons, plus longer and shorter socks. Fourth, sports towels and sports bras. And that's not all. In the drawer above, I'm using these organizers too. I work from home, so I have a lot of loungewear. Here I use the organizers without compartments because my lounge sets are usually bulky. Everything is stored in vertical stacks as complete outfits and separated by season. And the best part is, it's actually easy to keep it looking like this. This is the same drawer 1 week later. Some items are gone, some came back from the laundry, and it still looks neat and easy to use. Remember those small MALM organizers? It turns out they work really well in smaller drawers if you place them sideways. In one of them I'm storing backup skincare products. My sweaters are in the front, so this is how I'm using that extra space in the back of the drawer, the part what used to sit empty. And I'll show you how I use the other organizers very soon, so please subscribe if you enjoy home organization content. I don't know about you, but we keep getting mugs as gifts, especially for my kids. And at some point we just had way too many, but no one wants to get rid of them. The kids love their mugs and actually use them all the time. I also have my favorites. I drink my morning coffee from this one and my evening tea from this one. Plus we have a separate set for guests. And all of it lives on one kitchen shelf. It was time to organize it. I went with a simple solution: this expandable shelf riser. It creates a second level inside the cabinet. It arrives unassembled, but it's easy to put together. All the hardware and the little tool are included. I have two of them and it literally took me a couple of minutes to assemble both. The best part is that you can expand it to fit almost any cabinet up to about 24 inches wide. I was able to use the full width of my shelf. And here's how I set it up. Guest mugs go on the bottom. The mugs I don't use as often go on top. For the smallest mugs, the ones we often use for little guests, I'm using this hanging mug rack with hooks. Ideally you'd screw it into the shelf, but I'll skip that step. It easily holds 3 small mugs without any problems. And in the most convenient spot, right in the front, I put the drinking glasses first and then the rest of my kids' mugs. A good organizing rule is to gather everything from the same category in one place. And yes, there are a lot of mugs, but honestly they are never all here at the same time. Some are always in use around the house and some are in the dishwasher, so most days only about half of them are actually on this shelf. I've been tempted for a long time to get rid of all these mismatched mugs and buy a matching set. We are finishing our vacation home soon and I'm planning to move them all there. But even for now, this works so much better. Everything is zoned and it's easy to find what you need. And by the way, I'll also show you how I store tea on the shelf above. In this bamboo organizer I keep tea bags sorted by type. And in this wooden box I store backups. It's compact, functional and nothing gets in the way. Plus it keeps the shelf from looking visually cluttered. Now let's talk jewelry storage. I want to show you this compact organizer. It's one of those small affordable things that are genuinely useful. First, it has a magnetic closure. It's easy to open and close and nothing spills out. Second, it's two-tiered. On top there are lots of compartments in different sizes, so you can sort jewelry by category. Rings here, earrings here, necklaces here. And nothing gets tangled anymore when you are looking for one earring and end up pulling out half the box. On the bottom there is a larger section for bigger items, like a watch, a bracelet, a hair clip or jewelry in small pouches. I also like that you can use this organizer for your everyday favorites, the pieces you wear most often. You can leave it out and it looks like neat functional decor, so it's pretty and practical. And you can take it traveling too. It's small, lightweight and it closes securely. Just toss it in your suitcase and go. I actually bought it as a gift for my daughter because I am teaching my kids to keep everything in one place from an early age. In almost every home there are those little areas where things don't really have a home and you just want to put them away, but there is nowhere to put them. That's where a storage ottoman is so helpful. Putting it together is simple. You open up the sides, drop the bottom panel in and you are done. Then you close the lid and it becomes a real ottoman, storage inside and a seat on top. And this model has one really convenient detail. The lid opens in two halves from both sides. So if you need to grab something quickly, you don't have to take the whole lid off. You lift one side, grab what you need and close it again. I'm using it to store our sports gear. In here go rackets, birdies, balls and all the little sports items that never really had a good place to go. And even though there is a lot, everything fits nicely and it's still easy to find what you need. Now I just close the lid and done. Nothing is lying around, it looks tidy, and you can even sit on it, and all of that without spending a lot of money. There are things that aren't exactly necessary, but they make you happy every day. For me, that's my vanity table, one I already showed in a recent video. It makes me happy every time I use it. Everything is within reach, nothing is scattered around, and everything has its place. My older daughter wanted her own vanity too, and she chose this model in white with smooth surfaces, built-in outlets and a lighted mirror. As usual, it arrives unassembled, but the tool is included and the step-by-step instructions are really clear. I actually enjoy assembling furniture. For me it's like grown-up Lego, and the nice thing is you don't need special skills because everything is straightforward. I put this together slowly in a couple of hours, attached the door, inserted the shelves, assembled the drawer and slid it into the table. Then I attached the built-in power strip and it was done. Now for the most interesting part, the organization. For the drawer I am using this set of small organizers. It's inexpensive and you can find sets like this in a lot of home stores. These little compartments are perfect for makeup and you can arrange them however you want. In the back of the drawer, it's better to place the larger boxes, so they are easier to grab. And in the front, you can use smaller ones. I also placed two other organizers in the remaining space. This happened to fit perfectly. And here's the result. Now all of my daughter's makeup is sorted by category and by zone, and it's fast and easy to find everything. I like that this vanity has different storage areas and each one works in its own way. On the two open shelves it's convenient to keep what you want to see and grab quickly. Perfume, skincare, pretty jars, a little decor, whatever you like. It's functional and it looks cozy. And at the bottom there is a closed cabinet. This is where you can store bigger items. For example, on the top shelf I'm putting my favorite rolling organizer. The dividers inside can be adjusted and it has little wheels on the bottom, so it's easy to slide it out. I use it for manicure tools and it turned out to be the perfect size for everything nail related my daughter has. It fits the shelf well and it's easy to pull out completely when you need it and then put it back. Below that, in a soft basket, we are storing the hair dryer and the straightener. And on the lowest shelf there's another basket with backups, extra makeup and skincare. All three containers work really well. You put them out and you can see everything right away without reaching into the back of the cabinet to find one specific item. By the way, the mirror comes with built-in lighting. There are 3 light modes and you switch them with the button. I especially like the built-in outlets. You can charge your phone and you can also dry your hair or plug in a styling tool. Everything stays in one place with no extension cords or wires running across the room. The vanity also includes an anti-tip strap, so you can secure it to the wall, especially important if you have kids at home. And the easiest way to keep a teenager's room under control is a trash can. For the vanity I chose this compact metal step bin. It has an inner bucket that holds the trash bag in place, and when the lid is closed, you can't see the bag. I keep it right under the table, and to throw something away, you just tap on the pedal. Friends, there are lots of videos on my channel with different home organization ideas, so go ahead and click the video that just popped up on your screen to get inspired with more ideas for beautiful practical storage. If you liked this video, please show it to me by hitting the like button. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you next week. Bye bye!